All right, welcome to Gathol. We got four players. Andor may join us at some point. I don't know. If he does, that's great. If he doesn't, also good. To do a little bit of recap for this team, oh, we just lost Zalzu. To do a little bit of recap for the team, last adventure they went out beyond the portal, and they found some werewolves that basically the werewolves had separated from Selune and were now worshiping as some sort of new god or a different god. So that's the problem beyond the portal. But this team is really excited about going once again to investigate beyond the tower into the clockwork area and all that whatnot. So we are going to do that, and basically the gist of what was happening, we will explain in character, because Zalzu has actually. We're going to cut in on you guys all kind of like Zalzu. You're kind of putting the finishing touches on this Warforged that you had recovered from last time with the help of the Dragonborns, who were like scavengers in the area. And Zalzu, you're putting the finishing touches on it, and the only thing left to do is to kind of give it some energy, kind of like a blood transfusion. And there's only one Warforged around for such an event to have happen. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave the choice up to you guys, but basically what you're going to do is Coil is going to give this person basically his life force for temporary. So basically, however much hit points you want to give to this guy, you won't be able to heal for the session. But the more hit points you give him, the more cognitive and more questions he will answer.
How many hit points does he have?
I mean, I would say if you give him like 15 points, he'll be like, that's the maximum.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give him 15.
Yeah.
All right.
Just to clarify what you were saying, you said you can't heal back, so that's changing your max hit points for today's session?
For today's session, yeah.
Oh, it's changing my max.
Yes.
And I can't heal, so could I just give him one and then heal him to full health?
No. It's like basically how cognitive he'll be. Like it's kind of like you're charging his battery in a sense.
You're like charging his intelligence score.
Yeah.
Level 1 or a 15.
Then
All right. Yeah, I'll give him 15. That would still leave me at 36 hit points. So.
Sure.
Oh my.
All right. Cool. So you kind of like hook up the tubes, and you see that sort of black coil blood, sort of like red black mixture.
It's the gear. It's the grease for all the gears inside him. I whisper to everybody else.
Yep.
Coil shakes his head and says,
I'm pretty sure it's gears. I've been elbow deep in this Warforged gears for a week or so now, and it's a lot of gears.
That is definitely not the case.
Cool. All right. So his eyes sort of light up, and he becomes conscious. He sort of starts moving around and talking, and he says, "Where am I? What is going on?" And he sort of looks around.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Identify yourself promptly.
Well, it's me, Zalzu. Here's my buddy Coil, and you're in Gathol. Welcome back. It's been years, and we found you deactivated, and I figured, it'd be good to bring you back.
Which fortress have you brought me to?
Which what now?
You said Gathol. That is the dwarven name for fortress. Which fortress have you brought me to?
Oh, well, it's just, just this one. Just the fortress.
He looks at Coil and he says, "I think your artificer is broken."
I say,
it's the only Gathol we know of.
After examining you and fixing you for the last 2 weeks, he thinks we're made out of gears.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Keep in mind, I've been drinking a lot throughout this experience.
I understand. You said Dwarven Fortress. You must be drinking.
Hey, when in Gathol.
Badger and Starfire, you're there too, so it's not like a.
Badger's playing with like a shiny brass cog that was on the table.
That came out of one of these guys.
Like sticks it back in him.
Hey, welcome to the living world. How you feeling, pal?
I don't know. How long was I out for?
Many years. It would be a guess. I don't know. What year do you think it is?
It was 40 years after the first war.
I
think we're a lot after that.
Yeah, we're definitely a lot after that.
Yeah.
The very
How many
first
wars have there been?
Gotta be a while.
Coil,
How many number
year
wars are
were
we in?
you? What year were you active before this?
I do not know.
Yeah.
I was just sitting in a collapsed tunnel for an indeterminate amount of time.
He looks at Coil, and he sort of inspects him. He's like, this is a unit made for the Second War approaching.
Well, I'd say you've been out for a very long time, at the very least. So you're in for some surprises because this world is quite different, I'd imagine, from what you remember.
Yes, I imagine that if we lost the war to Zeron, it would be very different. Did we win or lose?
Great question.
Zeron is the name of the dragon.
Oh, okay.
The big cogwork dragon.
Well, we just heard about Zeron for the first time about 3 days ago. So if he won the war, it wasn't a stunning victory. But he's still around.
Oh no. Zeron was an evil cogwork dragon a long time ago, and we sort of flash back and we see a bunch of dwarves. He's like, yeah, a long time ago, a dwarf was of the same name was inspired. Looking back on it, it seemed that it was not inspiration, but some sort of plot. He had to make this magnificent dragon a artificer of extreme skill. After making it, he was supposed to be able to control it with the circlet. However, he had been fooled. The dragon started to kill or enslave other dwarves and gnomes to become artificers and make creations in his image rather than Moradin's divine plan. That is when we started preparing for the Second War, which it seems you indicate that we have lost.
So what happened to the first Zeron, the dwarven Zeron? If he was he enslaved by the automata?
I believe so. It is not. I was not there. I was not present, but he was fooled. He thought he would be able to control the dragon. However, that was not the case.
We met some other people who were the real rescuers of you, and I'm not sure if those other folks are with us here or not right now.
There's
but,
the two Dragonborn are like, hey, yeah, it's us over here. Yeah.
So I mean, these guys can probably answer, fill you in on some of the gaps that you may be missing.
Thank you.
But it sounds like, I turned to Coil, like it sounds like we have a lot to do for your people here.
Affirmative. Do you come from Forgeholm?
I do. I am one of the first cycles of Warforges. My name is Tin. it came from the fact that the dwarves thought they were making golems at first, but instead created Warforged.
Were you there when Forgehome was assaulted?
We fought through the first war and won. However, it seems whatever Zeron did, I was not there for, or maybe was taken out in that fight.
Are you familiar with the shield vaults?
Yes.
Do you know of their location?
The he says like coordinates like x7 4.772 times, in latitude is like
Excellent. We shall go there immediately.
Oh, good. Coil got that. Great. We're all set. Everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
Starfire's
hold on.
like,
Wait a minute. Are these
uh-huh.
coordinates any good for us now that everything's all shifted around?
shifted
Cool.
around. How do you mean?
Oh.
Oh boy. Well, let me
Uh,
tell you, the world's all jumbled, my buddy.
It is
some sort of magical nonsense with the gods or something, shifting all the land masses around, popping things here and there. It's a big mess.
He looks over at Coil and he says, I have updated the margin of error on those longitude and latitude lines. It is now 99.9%.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you for the update. So you
Well-
are saying there is a chance those coordinates are correct?
Tin, where do you remember last being before being here?
I was in the streets just outside of Forgehome in the surrounding town.
And I ask the Dragonborn, could you tell us where you found Tin here?
They nod. Yeah,
This-
it's a little dangerous to go in a big group. The clockwork machines sort of patrol that area, but we could take you.
I'm sure we could do it one by one. That might work.
Yeah. Maybe if only there was some sort of way that we could pretend like we were their prisoners or something. That's probably the best way to do it.
That's a
You know,
good trick.
that's
We
a
usually we use
Perfect
that a lot.
plan.
Last time we dressed up as these things and we got attacked by somebody.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic about that very same instance. And then they both shoot you the finger guns.
I mean, maybe I'm shooting blanks here, but maybe if we can go back to wherever Tin here was found, that might be the closest we can get to where Forgehome is or was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely go approach there. He sort of says like there's a couple of stops on the way if you're up for it. There's some good scavenging to be done now that we have sort of more of a force to do it if you want to help us out.
Yeah, I think.
Sure.
And
Did I hear scavenging?
out of character, these Dragonborn, were they part of like some organization? I can't remember. Weren't
Yeah,
they
so
part
they
of some
were
group?
they were part of like a group that lives close enough to like basically we'll just start calling it Forgehome, but close enough to that area so that they would like go in and scavenge and bring back like Warforged or whatever to their encampment, and then the artificers there would use that to sort of start building up a force to go against it. They had said that there were dwarves and other artificers there.
Oh, okay.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, so we'll start going to scavenge, I guess.
All right. What do you want to do with Tin?
Can he come with us? I mean, is he
Isn't he-
repaired enough to be able?
Yeah, isn't
Fighting
he gonna
force.
like guide us?
I mean, he could guide you, but you guys he's not really like he was basically just like remade, like so he's not.
Yeah.
The dragonborns would be able to guide you like better than.
But all of his gears are like polished
Oh,
and greased
right.
and fit together.
Yeah,
Right,
all
but-
back in the same place. So.
Yeah.
Doyle, don't you have some sort of like
You're saying he's essentially back at level 1 or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
some?
Okay.
Don't you have some like
Uh,
Borg charging plant thing, like Voyager that
He looks at Coil and he says, "Do they think we're robots?"
Coyle says, I am trying to roll my eyes right now, but I do not have them.
So yeah, I mean, if the Dragonborn can guide us, then Tin can hang out and
Nice.
just go tell some jokes down at the Carl Glittergold and
yeah, check out a show and
check out a show. Yeah.
yeah,
Alright.
at the carnival.
And did you guys want to buy anything or do anything before we go?
I did buy the Ray of Frost scroll and
Nice.
swapped out one of my cantrips for that. So
Nice. Yeah. So, speaking of which, to kind of fill in, we'll kind of do the downtime actions now and fill in everyone. So, we ended up putting the 3 crystallized magic, 1 and 2 being able to make magic swords, 1 unlocking a scroll vendor, and the other unlocking basically people being able to worship the divine. Basically, the divine connection is strong enough so people like actually kind of start believing and stuff now. All right, so we did Coil and Zalzu's downtime actions. Let's do Starfire. What were you up to?
I was working on trying to pitch my singing fish plaque,
Oh, yeah.
which I think we've decided went over like not so great. So yeah, like I think that so she's definitely trying to sell it. We have a prototype. It's so it is there is a wooden plaque that I've cast Magic Mouth on, and I've set the parameters so that if anything is within a 15-foot cone of walking in front of it, it starts singing at you.
Nice.
So I think they have one of those in the new D&D adventure, the Icewind Dale adventure.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I actually bought the book because the D&D not hashtag sponsored, but D&D Beyond is having a sale right now.
Sale, yeah.
Mhm.
So I ended up picking it up because apparently there's a bunch of new monsters. So, all right, let's do this. All right, cool. And then Badger, you were working on like bringing stuff in and out of the portal with Rigo Strongrock.
Yeah, which I think means doing a lot of arena fighting.
All right. Let me give you
Like he's just really gotten into that scene.
really gotten into it. All right, I want you to name for me three of the shifters that you've been bringing. Give me 1 second to help you, and like give me their like info here. Give me just 1 second.
Mm.
All right, so I want 3 names and 3 descriptions.
Oh, on the spot.
Yep. Good luck.
Let's see. We got Red Fox.
Okay.
Got.
Red Skeleton.
I mean, you could take any cast member
just-
really.
there's
They
just,
don't have
like-
to be shifters.
Yeah.
You could take a skeleton. You could take.
If you want to get real dicey and really screw with another Starfire sideline, Coiden would love
I-
this.
I actually feel more like Badger's actually been pursuing like almost a solo career,
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine.
like just like becoming a arena fighter personality on the side.
All right. So what's your then let's do that. So what's your arena personality? Like, what's your persona?
Yeah, I mean just like what is it? Like Badger the Untouchable or something.
Okay. All right. So you've made 11 gold doing that. Wait, did you play last session or no?
No.
Okay, good. All right, cool. All right. Yep. So you made 11 gold.
So like they were off doing like dealing with plot stuff. Badger was just in town work in the arena scene.
Fighting. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And Badger has bought a shiny new sword.
Is it a normal sword or a different sword?
A shiny sword, so not a normal sword.
No, not a normal sword, but the normal sword.
Not the normal sword.
Did you want to? What is it? A magical sword that you're buying, or?
Yeah, +1.
Well, okay. Well, if that's the case, then why don't we have a quick scene of the shop where you buy the sword? So so the vendor's like, oh, I got all these items here, and then he looks down and he's like, wait a minute, where did this sword come from? And he sort of like looks down and he looks at you and he's like, I didn't make this sword. Did you put this sword here?
No, I don't have a habit of leaving swords lying around.
Well, I guess that's just part of my inventory then. You want to buy this sword?
Is there anything special about it?
I have no idea.
Sounds like you really want me to buy this normal sword.
Get the sword. Get the normal sword.
It's like, well, it is 100 gold
Get the
cheaper
+1.
than the
It's gonna
shiny
be
+1
cursed.
sword.
Nah. No. Cursed? It
Doesn't want a cursed sword.
Soul Head. Tail of.
I mean, can I try out the normal sword on something?
Yeah, go ahead.
They're
Oh boy, it's
they're
definitely
like a
cursed.
stabbing dummy.
Yeah, they do. They do have a stabbing dummy. Yep.
Love those.
It
All
feels
right.
pretty good. Like you pick it up, it's got some
normal.
good weight to it. You attack the dummy. It seems like it would do kind of like exactly what the shiny sword would do.
Seems just as good as a shiny sword. And when you're sneaking, shiny isn't necessarily good, so
It's true. It's true.
yeah. Oh sure, I'll take the normal the normal sword.
All right.
I'll save myself some money. and enjoy whatever fun comes with the normal sword.
All right. Cool. So it's gonna just treat it as though it was a +1 sword.
All right. And then we'll find out what fun stuff comes with it.
Nice. We're just launching that cow. Just.
Yep.
All right. Cool. So you guys are gonna head out, and the Dragonborn, you like kind of go through the teleporter and all that stuff. The Dragonborn explained that they've had their eye on a workshop for a little while. It used to be like a place where they would make golems, and some of the materials in there and stuff like that would be really, really good for them to be able to collect. So they're gonna take you there first.
Just a quick question. I think the answer is yes. The creatures that we were fighting before that we dressed up as, are they like more robotic than Coil and Tin?
Yes.
Than like okay,
They
so
are
they
actual
are
robots.
constructs. Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay. Great. That means my psychic stuff will not work on them probably. Cool. Thank you.
All right, cool. So let me know if you all can't. Oh, you probably don't need this. Let me know if you all can't see what's happening here. Let me get your.
Scroll down a bit.
Oh yeah, I just see black.
You gotta scroll
Zoom
out, and
out,
it's down at the
yeah.
bottom.
Oh,
I'd
he
still-
might not have
I'd-
vision because I made him a new token.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
a new token. Yeah.
All right, so let me make sure. So you should have. You should be able to see. Maybe you need to do this.
But I can't.
Is this? Can you see now?
No. I'm scrolled all the way out.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's why. Probably didn't check the box. How about now?
Oh, now I can. Yep. I can.
Jason, can I also say that Badger made a lot more money betting on himself, but also lost as much money betting on other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the net was like 11.
Can you give me control of the?
It was a
15-foot
wild roller
cone?
coaster to get there, though.
What? Sorry.
Could I have the 15-foot cone as well? One of
Oh,
my
yeah.
guys has a cone attack.
Oh yeah, that's not the cone we're using anymore. Sorry. Give me one
Okay.
second.
And to be extra annoying, I have my familiar back too. It's an owl this time. If I could
Yeah.
have a bird of some sort.
My God. All right.
I love my tokens.
Okay. Let's give that a.
That needs to be stretched out a little bit.
Does it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because it.
Oh, it's that.
3 at the end.
There you go. Yep, right there.
All right. We'll give it
Beautiful.
like a little aura here. I don't know if that's better.
Nah, I wouldn't do the aura personally, but
Yeah, what's with the
your
aura?
call.
I'm having a hard time like just seeing it or whatever. So.
Yeah, that's why I tried to add the little yellow tint behind it.
I think it might be better
when you
to-
get it.
Yeah, it's on grass, right?
Yeah, once we're inside, it'll be better.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So you need a bird.
Yes, please. And then just to sort of fill everyone in, so last time we had a discussion on cones. The cones should not be necessarily centered in the way that they are right here. They would be at the junction of the intersections of the grid. And anything that the cone touches into would be affected. I fell down a rabbit hole on
So
cone rules.
would Caster be here given that cone, or
So
would it
yeah,
be
so
like-
if your little robot here is the caster, it
Yeah.
would be right like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then alternatively, you could do it.
Other side or
Yeah, you could do it like that
Gotcha.
or however.
whatever.
Just remember, it's all about the cones. All right.
And anywhere inside, even if it's just a sliver, is affected.
Right. So in this example right here, these would still be affected
Gotcha.
just because they dip into it. It's yeah.
Oh, because that wasn't what last time we had discussed. It was 133 basically.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I for a different reason, Xanathar goes into pretty a
Oh,
lot
okay.
more detail on this, and then there's like some rulings by Jeremy Crawford that have like
Oh,
visual examples too, and the AOE on a cone, depending upon your angle, can be anywhere from 8 to like 15 squares. It's pretty wild.
oh, okay.
All right. Cool. So we figured out cones. It only took us 10 conversations about cones. All right.
I still don't understand cones.
It's like, we run into trouble. Yeah, it's like how do you
Alright.
draw a cone on a grid?
So
Note to self: don't get any cone spells.
yeah.
No.
So you guys
It'd be
have
easy not having any spells.
you have the layout. You're here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what is the building here? Is this?
So it's
Like-
basically like a large warehouse. Like imagine it just sort of goes up like 30 feet, and then it's just like sort of closed on all sides, and that's
And-
that's it.
I see someone over in this corner. What are they?
That's just
What
like
is their
sort of
deal?
like it's just like a standing still like automaton. So it doesn't
Okay.
seem to be moving, but it's definitely one of those like clockwork things.
So this is not friendly,
Unlikely to be.
presumably.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna back up a little bit and try to view in a little bit more to see kind of what's going on here.
All right, so go ahead and make a stealth check since you're moving close to it.
Oh, sure.
Also doing that stealth thing.
Badger, such stealth.
Yep. I was gonna sort of sneak up to the side.
Ooh, Starfire.
I'm on fire.
What's the +1 to stealth?
Dexterity?
Oh, he has a stone of
my-
luck.
Yeah, the
Oh.
extra +1 is that, yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just never seen the roll 20 add 1 to a skill.
Yep. Yeah, under like tools and proficiencies, you can add global skill modifier.
Cool. Yeah, I say yeah, I see two of these things already. I don't want to go too much closer. I see our dragonborn friends are hanging out
They're
back,
just like,
letting us take care of this. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say these things are probably not the safest. So, does someone else want to go in first?
Do
Badger
we
like
still
raises
have our
the sword.
costumes? Do we want to try to do anything sneaky, or do we just want to start blasting these fools?
I think we're just gonna have to fight our way through, right? The Dragonborn want to scavenge this place.
Right. All right.
If we can bunch them up, I do have fireball now.
Ooh.
I
mean, maybe Zalzu, we can give it a shot where you try to convince them that we're moving the manufacturing facilities.
Like just to get them all out into the,
Yeah.
everybody line up. Yeah, we should dress you up as one of them. Everybody else hide. You say, everybody come to the entrance for inventory. And then Starfire can blast them with a fireball while they're all standing in like inspection line or something, or I don't know. So make up a reason for them to all group into a tight
Okay.
circle.
all right, Zalzu, give me a disguise check.
Is that deception?
Yeah.
Does someone have put fire out ball for after this?
yeah, probably launching a fireball into a big wooden structure we're trying to loot isn't the greatest idea, but wouldn't be Starfire's first time setting a building on fire either.
All right. Yeah. Coil looks a lot like a cogwork machine now.
All right.
What would you like to do? All right. So as soon as you walk in the door, this one over here seems to like activate. And he's like, welcome to the Golem Refinery. Please state your name and identification.
I am Overlord 7.
All right, make a deception check.
18.
he sort of is like, you see him cock his head. He's like, interesting.
1,000.
Interesting. Overlord 17,000.
17,000.
What is your business here?
I have come to do inventory. You must assemble outside immediately.
But our inventory is inside, right over there. And he points to
Correct.
like this area.
I must have peace and quiet. Please enter the immolation zone.
Interesting. You see this watchman over here start to walk this way.
Which watchman? Oh.
There might be one. It might be out of your range. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see him.
All right, we are walking outside.
Please enter the immolation zone out here.
Immolation zone. Uh-oh.
No!
Activate the golem. Deploying resistance net. And then it just shoots a net out at you. All right, everyone roll initiative.
I was trying to roleplay the Deception 4.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I think you need the window open.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, great.
go. All right. Very cool. Okay. All right. So, Josh, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw. All right. You are now restrained.
Oh.
And I'll give you the restrained condition again here. And now what I'm going to do is take 8 damage. Basically, his chest just opens and a net fires out. But the net is also just serrated blades, and it just whirls at you and just topples you over. All right.
Okay. So I'm prone as well.
Oh, it doesn't set you to prone. No. So that it just those.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right, Zalzu, you see this net just wrap around Coil. What do you do?
Can I use my hollow hand, aka mage hand, to disentangle him, or would I need 2 physical hands to do that?
The net isn't. It's not made of just rope or anything. It's a pretty heavy net, so it's unlikely that your mage hand will be able to lift the net.
Okay. Then I will simply send out my little man, 15 feet, and then fire at this dude.
All right, describe the little man since this is the first time we've seen him.
So he's a little clockwork guy. He's
He's
small,
clockwork?
I guess. He's clockwork-ish, I suppose. He's steampunk. But it's just a little sort of 6-legged robot guy with a cute face with a gun nose. It's like the icon. And he looks like this guy. He doesn't look like a flamethrower or a good vibe bomb. This guy looks like he's equipped with some kind of railgun. So he hops out over here, say.
I usually just Starfire. I usually just have your familiar just go on the same time as you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
If you want to initiative,
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, and all this stuff for my cannons are bonus actions, by the way.
Okay, sure.
So does it matter? Do I do my action first, or do I do a bonus action first?
You can do them in whatever order you want.
Okay, I'll have him shoot first then. So he does this.
All right, so you double click there. So the
I hit
first
it
one.
twice. Yeah, either one.
Yep, the first one hits.
Oh.
Badger is about to reach out and she's like, "Oh, you're so cute," and then it shoots. He backs off.
All right,
he
it's pushed 5 feet back. It can't get pushed. So
okay, up against the wall. Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. The watchman says, "You are on our side. Why are you attacking me?" All right, Badger.
Wait, hold on. I haven't taken my.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
So I will. Do I have line of sight from here? Oops. No, I will hop over to behind my guy and use one of my catapult cannonballs to do that.
All right, yeah. He takes 11 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Just hits him with that ball, and his cogs just fly everywhere. All right, cool. Badger.
All right. About what else? See. Did the net come from this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. And I'm guessing we're not sneaky. Even though he hasn't seen me, he is well aware that there's combat going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna attack him with a perfectly normal sword.
Yep. Normal sword +1. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Oh, another 11 damage. Very nice.
Yeah. Then I guess I'm gonna punch a clockwork thing. But 11 probably doesn't.
No, it does not hit. All right, cool. All right, and then Starfire.
And then
I'm sorry to say this. I deleted my bird by mistake when I was trying to remove the initiative.
Oh,
Um, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go here and do magic missile. At first level, 1 on this guy, 1 on this guy, and 1 on this one.
Sorry, I was making your bird. This one.
Oh,
this
sorry.
One, and this one.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Okay.
So starting with bottom right, 4 damage. This one gets 4 damage, and then another 1. I'm assuming it's undamaged.
Yep.
And then this one gets 3, and another 1 for 4.
All right.
And then thank you for my bird. The bird is going to use its action helping Coil, which would give him advantage on the next ability check.
All right. Very nice.
And yeah. And then I think the bird, with the helping action, you can do the action and then fly away, yeah?
No, you have to be within 5 feet of the creature in order to assist.
You have to end your movement with that action. You can't perform the action like an attack and then leave.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
You gotta be there to help. You can't just be like, "Good job."
Yeah.
Well, you can attack and then run away. Like, I didn't know if it was the...
Yeah.
All right, Coil, your turn.
So how do I go about getting out of this net?
You can make a
Also-
strength saving throw to break out of it.
How much does the net weigh?
It weighs a bit. I would say like,
So more than 5 pounds.
yeah, probably like 20 pounds or something. Like it's a big net.
So a strength saving throw.
Yep.
That's an action to do. Okay.
Or strength check.
Yeah.
Is it a strength check or?
Oh
a
yeah,
saving
sorry, it's a check. Sorry, my bad.
throw? Okay, because that means I do have advantage on it from Gary's helping.
Yep.
All right, so that's what I'll do.
Yep.
well,
you got that natural 20 into a 19.
All right. So it looks like I'm free.
Yeah. So that's your action to break out of it.
Okay. And I will move here. And yeah, that will be my turn.
All right. Cool. All right. So this one over here starts saying alert, alert, activating defense system, and then he starts like doing stuff with his golem here. And then this one moves up. 1, 2, 3. All right. This one says immobilization device, and then he shoots another net at Coil. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
shit. Guys are full of net.
All right, you are now restrained again. This one is going to double move.
It's not fair. They're attacking my worst things. Uh,
I've been seeing this many nets since we fought that zombie spider.
All right, and then the one in front of Coil is going to attack Coil. All right, he's going to do 4 damage to you, Coil.
all right. Activating defensive matrix.
All right, he did not like that. All right, cool. Now let me go ahead and get this guy in the order here. All right, so he is. Right here. All right, Zalu, go ahead.
All right, I will move small guy to there. Oh, can I see his sight on my
No.
screen? Okay. I just move him to see what he says. Okay. Guys there.
You have to put a little light bulb on him.
Oh, because he doesn't have dark vision. So it's pitch black inside this building?
Yeah, unless there's any lights in there that you can see.
Okay. So he couldn't be able to attack if he's here because he can't see anybody.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Or
he
these
could actually.
things that look like light sources.
He can see light sources, so let me do that. I think.
Yeah, there are lights in here. Like there's 4 or something.
Can he see now?
No.
Token
No,
vision.
I mean, can you see through your construct?
Well,
your
I mean, at
construct
least
eyes?
to attack enemies inside, I
He
suppose.
should have vision
from-
now.
Okay, so he'll go. Wait, he was here.
Yeah, yes.
10, 10, 15. Okay, so he's there now. Before he attacks, can I split a bonus action? Move this guy, moves Alzu, and then.
No.
No, okay. So he'll just attack. I guess he'll attack the guy next to Coil still.
Okay.
With his railgun. Assume that hits.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Let me see if he dodges. He does not. Oh wait, no, that's Josh's.
Right, yeah, this is just an attack.
What? I don't see the railgun coming in. What's the save?
It's not a save. It's what is it?
Then roll.
I rolled. He got a 3.
Oh, then you missed. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't
No,
see-
no. I got a 19 to hit. And then he did 3 damage.
Are you rolling that in the chat or?
Yeah, I thought you could see it. No.
I can't see it, but sometimes it takes a long
Yeah, sometimes
time.
it takes a minute. All right, cool. What are you
Like,
gonna do?
goes-
Okay. Oh, my connection to the server has been interrupted. Hold on. See if it gets better. Alright, so now I'm going to move my man. I will run to there. Or not run, but go to there. And then I want to cast Fairy Fire, aka Phosphorescent Molotov. Sort of. So these two guys lined up are on the edge of the 60-foot or 20-foot cube, rather.
All right, they both save.
Ugh. Right. And nobody else was in the splash zone that I
Yeah.
can't see.
Nope.
Am I in half cover here, just for my own edification?
Yeah.
Peace of mind. Okay. I'm gonna reload in case my connection gets better.
Yeah.
BRB.
All right. Badger.
We got a friend.
Nope.
And punch him.
Nope.
Just so disappointed by not sorting. Just like, would be
All right. Cool. Anything else? Oh, you can't move away now because you missed, so your mobile feat doesn't work.
No, I can. I don't have to hit.
Oh, you don't have to hit? Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So now
So I could run off somewhere else, like in ADD Badger, but yeah, here's fine.
All right. Cool. So this golem gets up, and then he just like stands up on this table, and the table just buckles under his weight. And then he just starts just tromping around, just like this. And he moves, and then to like here, and then he starts just charging full tilt in this direction at you guys. He doesn't get the whole way, but he's like just running like at full speed, like just. This is like a big bronze golem, and it looks like there's like steam coming off of him. He seems like a steam golem of some kind, like steam powered. All right, so that is their turn. All right, Starfire.
Yep.
Gotta get one of those for the arena or town defense.
Oh, that's a big
Either.
boy. I see now.
Yikes.
4, 5. Okay, cool. And then I think we've kind of established that the flaming sphere won't risk burning the building unless I'm like putting it on top of objects and stuff.
Yeah, this building, even though it looks wood, it's probably mostly metal, just and stone, because it's like a manufacturing building, so they wouldn't like. It's pretty fire resistant in general.
So okay, so then that's I guess my next question is fireball. I
mean, if there's like papers on the table, it might get them, but it's not like a huge. There's no fire risk. Go ham.
Okay. Go ham. Okay. All right. Well, that changes things slightly. I just want to. Nobody's in this. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do. I don't know how best to represent this. I'm gonna do fireball right here.
Okay.
So at a 20-foot radius, be there, be there, would be there. So there's no.
Would it hit me,
nothing.
or am I behind the wall?
You're gonna be behind the wall. He can
Okay.
center it in a way that it doesn't hit you.
That I don't get murdered.
Yeah, you can.
Great.
All right. So roll your damage. Nope. Did we lose him? Gary?
It's frozen on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right. Well, I guess no
He blew
fireball.
himself up with his fireball.
Yeah, it's like he like shot it
Critical
off, but it
failure.
exploded right in front of him rather than like 10 feet away or whatever.
Oh,
All right,
no.
we're gonna take our break here.
It's like, too many particle effects.
Be right back.
All right, I'll be right back too.